I've been looking for a way to elevate my Lego that's not a part of my Lego village. I've got quite a good collection of Lego vehicles, and I think I found the answer. iDisplayit. They sent over some stands for my Lego vehicles. I'm going to be reviewing them in this video. Let's get right into it. Heyo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster Bricks, back with another video. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Before we get going, this video is sponsored by iDisplayit. This isn't a paid sponsorship, but they did send me over some Lego display stands to review for you guys. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. Let's get right into it. Starting off with shipping, from the time that I got the notification that the package was shipped, got shipped on the 8th of August, and it arrived on the 16th of August, which was roughly about 8 business days. Shipping will vary, product availability, but I just thought I'd note exactly how long it took to ship to me. Opening it up, I really did like how well it was packaged. That way nothing gets scratched. It's got a little bit extra film over each acrylic panel so it doesn't get scratched in the shipping process, so I thought that was really cool. The attention to detail is exactly what I want to see in a product like this. iDisplayit sent me 2 angled stands, which are compatible with Lego connectors. Anything that you'd like to connect with Lego, you're able to put on these stands. Then they also sent me a Lego Technic stand for a larger Technic vehicle. After I removed all of the protective film off of the panels, putting it together was a breeze. I like how it's machined where it can go together both ways, but you can tell once you put it together, it's more snug on one side than the other, so it won't fall apart. It has a very, very perfect machine fit when it goes together. My set came with pink stud connectors, but I decided to swap these out for some clear ones. Having a Lego collection, you can grab any color that you want to match the vehicle that you're connecting it to, or just swap them into clear like I did. The smaller angled stand comes with 2 types of connectors. It has a small square panel, and then it's got a longer rectangular panel. So just depending on the type of vehicle or ship or any type of Lego that you want to connect to it, it's got different compatibilities. When I was looking at my collection of Lego vehicles, I was able to fit quite a few onto the smaller angled stand. I was able to fit the Jurassic Park vehicle, I was able to fit the Fiat, and those were both onto single stands. And then if you take 2 of the angled stands, I was able to fit the big VW T1 onto it. So it has a lot of compatibility and versatility when it comes to being able to connect it to different vehicles. Something about being able to elevate your Lego vehicle up off the ground, it just gives it so much more life. It surprised me. It just feels so much more alive and so much more active when it's at an angle rather than just sitting still flat on the table. The quality of these acrylic stands are phenomenal and they look fantastic on the table, so it's one of those things where you just want to put things on these stands. I had a fun time figuring out what was going to fit. Every time I thought this might not work, I tried another vehicle and it worked. The compatibility, I just can't stress enough, is so good with those either rectangular connector or the square connector, whichever one you choose, and it supports a lot of weight. I was surprised that it was able to hold the vehicles that it did. This is the very first time I've ever used display stands, so just going off my first interaction and my first encounter, 10 out of 10, I could not suggest these more. If you have something that you want to elevate off the table, iDisplayit stands are going to be the stands for you. Getting to the last set of stands that I got, it was a set of Technic stands. Comes with a pair. Because the Technic vehicles are typically so much bigger than regular Lego vehicles, you have to have 2 substantial stands, and they are at an angle. Really, really cool the way they rest into the actual Technic beams, the axles. Because the Technic is so heavy, it just rests and it's able to stay pretty secure onto the stand. You just have to look right underneath and just line it up nicely, and because they're so large, you get to look and be able to see right through those really clear acrylic stands, so nothing's really inhibited, and it just makes it so much easier to see up underneath vehicles, especially like this Land Rover Discovery. The Technic elements underneath the gearboxing, crazy incredible build. So being able to put it on a display stand like this and show it off, it really hits the mark. The Technic stand doesn't technically secure to the vehicle, but I did do some shake tests and I pushed it around on the table. And once you have it lined up and you have it set on there, there's so much weight holding it down that it's very secure. It's so stable, it'll never fall over. So as long as you know what you're doing, it's a display stand, and once you put it where you want, on your table, on your shelf, it's gonna live there nicely and not move around, not shake, never fall. So 10 out of 10 for me. I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up the video with you guys. Hopefully you've gotten something out of this video. If you've been considering displaying your Lego in creative ways, iDisplayit might be a fantastic option for you. If you are interested in them, I'm going to have a link down below, or you can use my code GRAND5 for 5% off your order. Just a small way to say thank you, and if you do use the code, it really does help out the channel, so I appreciate it, everybody. If you have any questions about the stands or anything in this video, please feel free to comment down below. In life and in Lego, remember, never stop building.